Brother Maynard, bring up the holy hand grenade. 1, 2, 5.
Please, sir.
3.
Arm yourselves, America. This is Defenders Live.
I think we have some extra music in the background there, buddy.
You think?
I think it's yours, because it's not mine.
From where?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know. I think it's maybe just us. I think it's maybe us. Maybe it is mine. I don't know.
I don't have anything on.
I don't know either. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where the sound is coming from, and it's really messing me up. All right, whatever. Keep going, buddy.
We will
you do
go.
Your thing. You do your thing.
I'm going to. So, controversy has erupted this week when atheist Italian journalist Eugenio Scalafari.
Eugenio Scalafari? Scalafari?
Yes. They published a serious charge.
Serious charge?
Serious charge. In an
Serious.
article for the center-left outlet La Repubblica.
Non-Republica?
No, La. I know you're hearing yourself twice.
La Republica?
La Repubblica.
La Republica.
Yes.
You know
namely, he's namely that the Pope Francis previously told him in a private interview that Jesus Christ is not God.
No way!
Yes.
Wait.
But
Jesus isn't God?
according to, well,
That throws my entire thing off, man.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
I forget that every single time. Allegedly.
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 Yeah.
According to Catholic News Agency, Scalfari, who has interviewed the Pope on several occasions,
What?
several,
Several.
said he has discussed the topic of Jesus' divinity sometime in the past. He allegedly
Right.
challenged Pope Francis about church teaching by noting several scriptures of Christ's expressing agony,
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, okay.
which would be, you know, the burial, or not the burial, but the crucifixion leading up to that point.
The whole
Garden
idea of,
Gethsemane.
if you can, if it be your will, pass this cup along to someone else and not me, but if it is your will, then I'll take it. And
Exactly. So let's see. He has challenged him on that. He allegedly
right.
challenged Pope Francis about church teachings, noting several scriptures of the expressing agony, which apparently led Scalfari to believe that Jesus was not divine.
What?
I mean, he is atheist.
Yes.
After all,
he's
so
an atheist.
If you were, if you want to play shallow, if you want to say that someone is professing to be of a divinative nature, they don't express agony. They would not be subjected to the pains of this world.
Right, but Jesus was 100% man and 100% God.
Yes, but they don't play it that way.
He came as a man specifically so that he could be the perfect man and sacrifice himself.
I know this. You know this. And Carrie knows this. But, apparently this guy doesn't. So,
Kevin Jones over on the Facebook. Scalafari and linguine with clam sauce.
make sure that clam sauce is fresh now, because God knows we don't need you getting any stomach bugs.
Also tilapia.
Stop it.
That's your clam sauce.
In response, Pope Francis had allegedly
Right.
told him, quote, "They are the definitive proof that Jesus of Nazareth, once he became a man, even if he was a man of exceptional virtue, was not a god." End quote.
So,
Immediately
yeah.
after the article went public,
Mm-hmm.
the Vatican issued a rather tepid statement denying Scalafari's claims,
Very
saying
tepid.
that it is not a faithful account of what Pope Francis had said.
Actually, it's a faithless account because he's an atheist.
Ding,
Thank you.
there's no faith there.
There's no faith.
You can't be, the atheists don't have faith.
Are you saying that they gotta have faith?
Gotta have,
Faith, the faith.
because you gotta have faith. Baby! I feel like I need to snap every time you do that, though. Quote, as already stated on other occasions, the words of Dr. Eugenio Scalafari attributes in quotation marks to the Holy Father during his talks with him cannot be considered a faithful account. Again,
Once again,
he's atheist.
not
of
faithful.
what was actually said, but represent a personal and free interpretation of what he heard,
right.
as appears completely evident from what is written today regarding the divinity of Jesus Christ,
Is that what you heard?
said Matteo Bruni, the director of the Holy See's press office. He said in a statement. So they have a press office?
Yes.
Like, I know
The
they're...
Vatican has a press office.
I know they have like everything, but it's just...
The Vatican is its own walled city.
I know it's been this old walled city since its inception, wasn't it?
It's like they
Or-
don't want people to get in.
Almost, which is really weird when you're talking about God.
Yeah.
Significant backlash over the wording in Bruni's denial. Dr. Paolo Ruffini, the Vatican's prefect,
Perfect.
is perfect. That's the southern word for perfect.
Prefect.
The prefect of dicastery for communications. God, that is a mouthful.
That there's prefection.
Prefection. That's what we put on top of our cupcakes.
That's
Prefect.
confection.
Oh, no, prefection. Same thing. Because it's prefect. When you eat it, it's good. Gives you the diabetes. Effectively called Scalafari a liar and affirmed that the Pope Francis believes in rudimentary Catholic teaching about the divinity of Jesus.
Yes.
Well-
So wait. How, he does or he does not?
He does.
Well, if he does, then how can you say that he's faithless or an atheist?
No. The Pope.
Oh, the Pope.
The
The
Pope.
Pope. Oh, I thought you were talking about the
No, the other guy. No,
poor-
they don't care about the other guy. He called him a liar to his face. Said something about his mom. It was really ugly.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he said, of course, because you have to. Because if you were to ever admit, it was ever to be admitted that the Pope, ever said anything that was outside of biblical teaching, that would kind of, that's kind of an Armageddon moment. That's when like the world falls apart and no one knows what to do anymore because people's lives are centered around the Pope. And I sadly put it that way directly, not just, not necessarily Christianity.
Entire cultures are centered around the Pope.
Yes. And if you turn around and the Pope suddenly says, oh, by the way, Jesus wasn't divine,
Yeah.
then everything
falls apart. Yeah.
Mass hysteria, cats and dogs sleeping together. It's a horrible thing.
It's terrible.
It is.
It's almost as bad as Inktober challenging Slug, who says, "Guys, I have you in one ear and Trump in the other. Pray for me."
Why would you subject yourself to such torture?
Dude, I've got no clue.
That's our job.
That is hard to do. That is a difficult process.
Sure we don't have rum to put in that?
Uh-huh. No, I've
We
got
did.
vodka and whiskey, but you drank all the
No.
rum.
I did not. We drank most of it. I did not drink all of it.
I'm just messing with you. Oh gosh, it took a little bit of time anyway. So
So apparently they're trying to say that the Pope, which to be honest with you, with all the other crap that the Pope has
said,
that's not exactly
well, I mean,
appropriate. His controversial statements about
our current
everything.
Pope, he is the wokest of popes.
he is the wokest of woke,
He's the wokest woke,
which
who's
is what
ever
happens
woked.
when isn't he Argentinian?
I think so.
You know what I mean? When you come from socialism like that,
And you like it like that. Yeah, baby.
when that's the case, you can't be too surprised of anything that comes out of his mouth, or even what would allegedly come out of his mouth.
Right. In those cases, I would say that pretty much
out of his
anything can come out of that mouth. Except for
he's-
support for cat coolers. I don't think that's ever going to happen.
No, I don't know. Maybe if we get Eugenio Scalafari to to quiz him on it. Maybe we can get an answer.
Maybe we can get the answer there.
Somebody needs to get on that.
I hear the rugged.
I've been, you know what? I have heard that same rumor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Carrie Malinek told me that.
Yes. Actually, the slug, Vika slug, currently right now, Inktober Challenge slug.
Ah.
Yes. She has a cat cooler. She does agree they are rugged.
She does.
And they keep things cold for a very long time.
That's what I've heard too.
Yeah, it's we say 7 days, but she had one that was still cold after 2 months.
See, that's a good cooler.
That is a good.
Sounds like it's rugged.
It is rugged and dependable. It's also made in America, fully customizable, which means you can put whatever you want on the top of it. They will design it out for you. No problems, no questions asked. Also, it comes in many, many colors.
But wait, there's more.
Have we mentioned it's rugged?
It is rugged.
It is very rugged.
Very rugged, and because of its ruggedness, its rugged good looks,
It's mass appeal.
it's crazy, crazy mass appeal. It also comes with a lifetime warranty.
Because it's rugged.
That's right. And they want to see and challenge you by giving it a lifetime warranty and saying, you can't break this.
Oh, ye of little faith.
I know. Go to
Get it?
catcoolers.com. Yeah, I see. A good tie-in.
Okay.
Catcoolers.com. Catcoolers.com. Use my name, Steven. S-T-E-V-E-N. That's S-T-E-V-E-N. You get 10% off the purchase when you go to catcoolers.com. Check them out today. Get that 3-body cooler. It's pretty good.
Good Lord.
It's large.
It's huge.
Huge.
Good Lord, son. You
Frank
have
is
been
all
busy.
about the memes.
He is busy tonight. Good work.
He is memeing it up.
I'm a little long in the face there, but thank you.
That's fine. It
I'm
works.
okay with it. Edward over on Twitter, many Catholics worship the Pope more than the Messiah, and that's absolutely true. Like that's what I'm referring to.
True.
He also seems to have missed yesterday's show because he added in strip clubs might service you, but I've never been to the champagne room.
Mm-hmm.
And I let him know that was yesterday's show. He had to reset his Spreaker.
Oh no!
Apparently, he turned us on too early.
That happens all the
It
time.
happens all the time. It's not a big
It's,
deal.
You know, quiet guy in the back.
Uh-huh.
Why would you say such a terrible thing about cats and dogs? What if the cat identifies as a dog? How dare you?
How dare you?
How
sir?
dare you?
How dare you? Actually, it's a good point.
That is a very good point.
a good
And
point.
I stand a point of privilege.
Point
I
of privilege.
stand corrected.
Thank you.
Thank you. My white power or white privilege has allowed me to think about things in a way that I would rather than being instead of asking what their preferred pronouns were.
Uh-huh.
So
Excuse me.
I
Excuse me.
apologize.
Excuse me. Point of privilege.
point of privilege.
privilege.
Point of privilege.
Point of privilege. Personal privilege.
Point of personal privilege.
I'm gonna
So,
stop it there. I'm not gonna go through
Is
all
it,
of those.
is the saying, is it point of privilege or is it point of personal privilege? I can't.
I don't know what it is.
It's
one
by
of
saying
them.
personal, is that like,
It's like I'm making this a little bit more close to the vest here.
well, I was going to say, yeah, is that like you can say I'm sorry or I can say I'm very sorry. And, you know, personal privilege might be the point of personal privilege is I'm very sorry.
Inktober Challenge Slug. Not only rugged and dependable, my cat cooler is still with me, which makes it the longest relationship I've ever had.
Aww. But you have us.
Yes, that is true.
And you've had us longer than the cat cooler.
That's
so
right.
What are we,
We-
chop liver?
We will always be here,
I'm hurt.
and I will always love you.
I've got a single tear.
He does have a single tear. By the way, you can reach us at DOAE Show on all the social medias. That's at DOAE Show. You can use the hashtag Arm Yourselves. That's Arm Yourselves. DOAE Show is the at for all the social medias. We are on the Twitters, the Facebooks, the MeWes. We're over on the D Lives. We're at all the rest of them. We're pretty much everywhere on the YouTubes as well. Find us or go to our website. That's a good way to go.
That's a good one.
You can do doaeshow.com. It's doaeshow.com. And don't forget,
Pick up a shirt. Check out the archives. It's fun.
that's right. And while you're there, also go over to mojo50.com
Yes.
because there are much more talented people than us on this radio platform station, and they deserve your credit too.
Yeah, if you're gonna listen to us, then you're definitely gonna love everybody over there because they're actually professional.
Oh,
Like they got this stuff like
speaking of professional,
they've got it nailed down.
Speaking of nailing it down and being professional, October 22nd, there will be 3 hours of us. 3 hours of us. We will be taking over the Rants of Izzo show.
That is unprecedented. 3 hours of
3
us?
hours of us in the same, and we'll be during the same time slot. Yeah.
Oh, believe me, the powers that be are not overly thrilled.
Oh no, they're
3 hours of us
gonna love it.
because yes, 3 hours of us, but we were the only ones available.
Yes.
So
Well, I wouldn't say that.
I would because I did.
Okay, you did.
I did.
I'm not gonna say that.
Oh, I did. They got a problem. Come talk to me.
The New York Times piece by David Leonhardt.
David Leonhardt. What?
David Leonhardt.
Wow.
Titled, "The Rich Really Do Pay Lower Taxes Than You," claims that, quote, "For the first time on record, the 400 wealthiest Americans last year paid a lower tax rate spanning federal, state, and local taxes than any other income group," end quote. The middle class, which has experienced very slow to no growth in wages, has not benefited much from this striking state of affairs.
God.
As the working class, they have seen money wages, what they earn, like say $7 an hour, which, by the way, $7 an hour is not middle class.
No, and
That's not middle class, and that's not even minimum wage.
no minimum wage is still what, $7.25.
Exactly.
And they're getting ready to up that. That's on the books for the next election. They're upping it.
Yeah, to like 10.
I think it was 10.
Federal.
Somewhere like that.
Federally
yeah,
10.
it's to 10. Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently that remains flat though.
Yeah, but still, it's
Right.
He's comparing it to a less than minimum wage. If you're making minimum wage, that's guaranteed poverty line. Like right out the chute.
Yeah.
So
Right.
talking about muddying the waters right out the gate, dude. Thanks a lot.
Straight up the pass there. So
That's kind of a douchey move, but
Leonhardt did correctly points out
you mean the Lionheart?
the Leonhardt did.
He tried to change it to be fancy.
It's Leonard. His name is David Leonard.
David Leonard.
His name is David Leonard, and he put the HARDT at the end instead.
Yeah,
he wanted it to sound good.
He didn't want it to be David Leonard. He wanted it to be David Lionheart.
Right.
But then he realized he wasn't playing D&D today.
And-
He needed to be.
I'm just letting you know, I am reading this article kind of verbatim.
Uh-huh.
Once again, I'm doing this verbatim because I am reading somebody who doesn't believe the same way that we believe. And I want you to get the full effect of what they say, not my opinion.
We want you to take it all in.
We have Dylan for the opinion piece,
Yes.
for the opinion part. All right?
I am nothing if not good for an opinion.
That's right. Leonard correctly points out that low tax rates on the rich actually hams the economy.
Hams?
Hams the economy.
I see an arm.
There's
There's an R there.
is it an R?
There's an R there.
There is an R there.
Yeah.
Oh, your eyes are better than mine. Harms the American economy.
Yeah.
But he fails to provide the needed link between taxes, which are collected by the government, and the economy, which is governed by the market. A proper explanation of this link is of vital importance because few in the public know what money actually is and what it does in the market directly in the market direct economy. The common opinion is that taxes fund the government, which, for many, has a dubious redistributive function.
Wait, what?
Function.
It's
Function.
true. That is very.
That's true.
Mhm.
You know,
Even on the left, taxes are often described as purely moralistic in terms. The government must punish those that have plenty so that it can reward those who are not fortunate. In this respect, taxes can be reduced to a matter of envy.
because that's fair, right? That's what you know. It needs to be done is based off of someone's appeal or mood of that particular day or that bit. Not the,
I know it's going slow, but we are getting to the point of this piece. I promise you, we are getting there.
There is a point.
But the essential reason why it is necessary to heavily tax the rich is not so that the government can pay for social programs. Nay.
That's a lie.
Nay. The function of taxes is purely capitalistic.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
The function of taxes is purely capitalistic.
Yes, because it was a capitalist and an independent American who just went, you know what? Let's just tax everybody. It wasn't a progressive socialist who decided that we needed to have an income tax, and who later turned around and jacked it up to 95%.
You see,
No.
listen,
What?
look. Taxes spoil money
I'm just,
in much the same way that time spoils cheese and a loaf of bread.
hold on. Stop.
What?
Money
Money.
spoils.
Yes. Taxes spoil your money.
Taxes spoil the money.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They make it
Spoils it.
they make it sour.
Mm-hmm.
They sour your money.
So how long does this process take? What is it? What is involved in this?
Just the amount.
So taxes.
Yes.
Getting taxes or
Being
having,
taxed.
Being taxed spoils your money.
Yes.
I'm
Once again, this is verbatim. At this point, I must inform the reader that I'm eco-socialist.
Of course you are, Pumpkin.
Free energy, no growth. And so, what is presented below is not my opinion on the matter, nay, but is instead an effort to make clear what capitalism is and what it is what its limited strengths are.
So this is going to be exciting because an eco-socialist
Eco-socialist.
who is for free energy with no growth. That doesn't make sense to me. So you're a leech, basically,
No.
or a locust.
No. For a deeper understanding of the functions of money in the capitalist system, one needs to read the 17th chapter of John Maynard Keyes' 1936 book, The General Theory of Employment, Interest, and Money.
Stop it. You remember? You know what this reminds me of? Just this section.
What?
Just this section. Read that again real quick.
Okay, real quick.
Just do it again. Yeah, just.
Now, for a deeper understanding of the functions of money in a capitalist system, one needs to read the 17th chapter of John Maynard Keyes' 1936 book, The General Theory of Employment, Interest, and Money.
Okay. Does anybody remember that Family Guy episode where he was sitting there? He was in court for something, and he's like, I would like to point to you guys, bring your attention currently to the Geneva Convention, Section 12, paragraph 38, subsection 11, sentence number 2, word number 4.
Right.
Boom, closes the book. I rest my case. Oh, well, he's got it down. That's exactly what this is. Who the hell has ever heard of John Maynard Keynes?
You see,
Have you heard of John Maynard Keynes? How about the 17? When you started off and said the 17th chapter, I thought we were going biblical for a moment.
no.
I thought we were going to the Chronicles.
Just you hold on.
Okay.
It'll clean up. It'll
Okay,
clean up.
I hope
It'll clean
so.
up.
I hope so.
In that chapter,
Okay.
titled The Essential Properties of Interest in Money,
Oh, shut the hell up.
it's stated that one interest on money is nothing more than the percentage of excess of a sum of money contracted for forward delivery. Or, put more straightforwardly, that borrowed money will be returned in the future with more money added to it.
But
And 2, the other capital assets, something that can be bought or sold on the market, also have this property. You can have some form of interest set on bread or milk, but what makes money peculiar from other capital assets is that it is exceptionally low carry cost.
Do you want to get striked?
And the consequences of this is that its liquidity premium is very high.
Hard no.
A banana, for example.
a banana.
A banana,
Banana.
for example, has very high carrying costs.
You realize this has become very NPR-ish.
I know, I'm doing it on
Okay,
purpose.
just
I'm doing
making
it on
sure.
purpose. It's straight on purpose because this guy, I read it like that.
I know, and that's exactly how it is. It's the
You need to store it, transport it, and sell it before it goes bad. These costs quickly diminish its value as a capital asset. Not so much with money.
What is your point?
His point is...
That's a long way to the well,
All
and I
right.
still haven't found the water
I'm
yet.
done, all right? I'm done with it.
This is so stupid.
His point with this entire diatribe of stupidity is that taxes are like rot. The only way you keep money valuable is to tax it.
But
That is his point.
I got that. So, but then he turned around earlier and said that taxes are not meant to fund the government or anything like that.
But yeah, right. They're meant to spoil your fun.
What a douche.
Yeah. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Yay.
Looks like I triggered a few people. Rule number 5, Jackhole. Keynesian economics is garbage. You're right. It is Keynesian economics. And yes, it is garbage.
Yeah. The interest is this the point of interest. Look, the interest, everyone knows this. The point of interest. I have $1 million.
Right.
Steven has a great idea.
I
but
would
can't
like to
produce
borrow.
anything.
I want to borrow money so that I can produce this great idea.
I agree with you. That is a great idea. I would like to get on this. How about I give you the money so you can build what you need to build to make your little trinket as you need to make it?
Sure.
But you give me some extra money back so I can kind of incentivize it because I really like the idea and I want to make a part of that as well.
You know, that sounds like a great idea.
Outstanding. Deal. Ta-da! That's
it.
That's capitalism.
It's called
not-
a transaction, buddy.
It is. It's literally quid pro quo. I scratch your back, you scratch mine. I happen to have something that you need. And you take it back even further to like the bartering system.
Yeah.
I have a horse.
I have a buggy.
I need to get to town.
Hey, how about we borrow your horse, put him on my buggy, and we can both go to town at the same time. Like
we're
he can lead him. He can lead the buggy.
Because you said put the horse on the buggy. I'm thinking,
Right.
are we pulling him to town?
No.
Okay.
Like attach the horse to the buggy.
I got you
And
now.
he
Okay.
can lead us both to town.
That's not a bad idea. I was gonna say, you have a horse and farmland, and I have, a blacksmith.
Yeah.
A smithing section. I can shoe your horse if you give me some grain.
That could also work.
It's called a trade-off. Only this time somebody's putting value onto
Money.
a piece of paper.
Right. And we've done that for a few hundred years now.
Yeah, well,
So,
it'd be worse if we hadn't got off the gold standard, but whatever.
okay, we'll be back. Formerly Virginia Jackhole over on the MeWe. If I had $1 million.
I heard that as if I only had $1 million. Life would be so grand.
That's it.
If
Well,
I only had $1
I
million.
get it, but I was going bare naked ladies with it. So
No, and that's fine, but I wanted to take it a step further. That's all.
Inktober challenge like banana. You summoned me.
Banana. Yeah, Edward over on the Twitters. Can I hop the Amtrak commuter to the point?
No.
You should have said, you have to understand the just how much this thing was condensed down to fit into that.
There was
little-
another like 7 or 8 paragraphs I
At
could have gone
least.
through, dude.
It was
So bad.
painful.
Uh-huh.
And he sent it to me and goes, "Here, read this." And I went,
Nope. You
Nope.
just go ahead and read that one. That's
you
all
did it.
you.
You did it. This
It's
is
all
This
you.
is your baby. I'll respond and whatever.
Uh-huh. Yep. So the UN,
Mm-hmm.
it's now complaining that it's going to run out of money in a few weeks.
Boo. Frickin' who?
I know.
Like, you know what? I might actually sleep better tonight.
Just a little bit.
Now that I
Fair.
know that, like before, like I've been sleeping like crap. But you know what? I think I might be good tonight.
It might be all right. I think we're good.
United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres.
Gutierrez?
That's what I said. Gutierrez.
Gutierrez.
Complained on Monday, and it is complained
Complained.
that his globalist organization is running a massive deficit of a measly
Amir?
$230 million.
I know an Amir.
And I did too, actually. And it could run out of money at the end of the month due to what in the world? Due to their
Profligate.
I was going to say crazy spending, but that's fine. You want to read the actual word there? That's cool. Make me look fucking stupid. Appreciate it. Quote, member states have only paid 70% of the total amount needed
What?
for our regular budget of operations in 2019. I'm sorry, but if you're
First of all, member states.
you're it's circle jerk. That's what that is.
That is.
If
Continue.
your budget is 230 million is a deficit. your other how does that happen?
I know.
How-
I know.
Yes,
I know.
Stephen.
I know. America
do it.
pays for everything, and none of the other countries want to put any money toward it.
That's pretty much it.
That's
yes.
how. That's how it happens.
But I'm understanding the United Nations is a group of people basically getting together from around the world, leaders and such, who basically have discussions to.
Yeah, but they have no money.
Hold on, I'm getting ready to get to that point. So they get around and they discuss things basically to make the world a better place.
Yes.
Working together, blah, 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 blah.
UNICEF.
Yeah,
and
you
all
know,
the rest.
kumbaya, all that good jazz. So, if you're different countries getting together to have these discussions, what the hell do you need a budget for?
Oh, because they do a bunch of like stuff.
No, what,
They have
they do a
hold
bunch
on.
of stuff. Like
Yeah,
what?
okay.
Do they go on outings together? Do they
Yes.
little
Yes.
conferences where they do
Yes.
getaways for the weekend where they camp
All
out? And,
of the UN organizations. I need a list of the UN organizations.
see, I don't want the list of.
They have the FAO, the IAEA, the ICAO, the IFAD, the ILO, the IMO, the INFO, the ITU, the UNISECO, the UPU.
I did poo earlier, but we're not talking about that.
The WBG, the WIPO, the WMO,
The best part is
UNMUTU,
you mean the stuff that nobody knows what this is? World Health Organization, United Nations.
the WHO.
Stop reading the acronym and
No,
read
I
who they
don't.
are.
No, I'm not.
And my point, I get all that, but what do you need these things for? It's not the United Nations' job to turn around and dictate to the rest of the world and to other countries what they need to do. What you do is go, hey, I'm America. This is what we're doing to fight hunger.
No.
This is what we're doing.
You
You
don't
guys
get it.
want to take our idea and try it out for yourself. It might work, it might not. Here you go. That's what the actual premise. If there's going to be a United Nations, that's what it should be. Not a thing where you have a deficit of $230 million.
Once again, you're going off of ideal what it should be versus reality of what it is.
Oh, I know. And
Reality of what it is it's a giant organization filled with a bunch of people that hate America.
it was filled.
It is filled with a ton of members. Filled to the brim.
That's a lot
All
of members.
member party. Sausage fest nonetheless. And they do things like they start organizations like the Food and Agricultural Organization that go and they write up these stupid freaking understanding and laws and ideas that nobody actually follows. But they run reports and they do all the rest of this, and they have huge organizations. They've got buildings of their own. They've got staff of their own. They've got protections of their own.
It's so the whole thing is just stupid.
Yes.
There's no reason to have an international monetary fund
True.
because theoretically, not even theoretically, because every country has their own currency.
Uh-huh.
And each currency is worth more or less than the country next to it. So, what do you need an international monetary fund for?
I don't know why you need an
International Telecommunications Union.
I don't know why you would need that.
United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. I'm sorry, stay the hell out of my education. Like, America's doing crappy as it is. We don't need your help.
International Monetary Fund.
The
and-
Universal Postal Union. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
The World Health Organization.
No, shut up. I don't.
United Nations High Commissioner of Refugees.
You have the Office of the United Nations World Food Program. Why do you have two different programs that involve food?
United Nations Industrial Development Organization.
Yeah, that's not socialism.
Nope.
Nope.
United Nations Office of Drugs and Crime.
So this is where drugs and crime originated. Now we know where it's at.
That's right.
So if we cut the head off of this little hydra, maybe it'll die.
There's a lot of Hydra heads.
That's a lot of heads.
Nobody wants to touch that many heads.
I don't know.
Other than at a strip club, which, by the way, you cannot get full service at.
Yeah.
By the way, breaking news. CIA whistleblower worked with Joe Biden.
I wish I had a cricket right now. I really do.
Oh, and Tulsi Gabbard has decided that she's going to threaten to boycott the next presidential debate.
So she's not. So she really isn't going to win.
No, she actually dropped out, I thought.
No. She put it on hold, I thought, because of going. Or did she fully drop out?
Yeah, because she had to do her service. She wasn't going to be allowed
Then
to
who the hell cares what she has to say? She should be serving.
Because she's now a big social media presence.
No, she's not.
She is to them.
She's an irritating pain in my ass. That's about as far as she goes.
Well, apparently she's also a big pain in the Democrats' ass. So I don't know.
Why? You're
Yeah.
supposed to look. You dropped out to go, quote, honor your commitment to, the military.
Right.
Then go and shut up. Godspeed. You want to voice your opinion and crap when you get done, and then knock yourself out there, darling. But right now you're straddling that fence. You're like walking out there. I'm gonna go now.
I get it. I
I'm
get
leaving now.
Listen.
Don't worry about me.
Look.
Look.
The Hawaii congressman alleged that the Democrat National Committee has attempted to rig the primary process.
Were we actually supposed to be shocked by this?
No.
Like,
In an attempt to cull the crowded primary field, Gabbard, whose underdog campaign rose in the polls following her performance
apparently not high enough.
in July, said that she is willing to forgo the next televised debate to pressure the party into remaining neutral.
They're not going to. They're going. Look, you're already in last place. You literally do not have a snowball's chance in hell of making this. And you're going to turn around and go, well, I'm just not going to go. That's like saying you're not going to go to the prom because the mean girl picked on you. No one's going to miss you. No one's going to know that you're not there. No one is going to go, gee, I wonder where Tulsi's at. I don't know. I haven't seen her. Do you know where she's at? I don't know, Goofy. Where is she?
Oh, gosh. Thank you. Finally.
No one cares. And the fact that you're making this scene, it just is embarrassing. And for the record, she does not look like she's Hawaiian.
She's not really Hawaiian.
Then you can't. I guess she's from Hawaii.
She was stationed in Hawaii, and then she became a congresswoman there.
Yeah, I got that. But you can't. Just attribute her to Hawaii. She looks. I think it should be mandatory that anybody from Hawaii needs to look like
Hawaiian.
Even if you wear a suit on the House floor, I got that. You
right,
do
whatever,
professional,
it's fine.
but it should still have like a grass skirt around it.
No, I want you from Hawaii to come in with the full.
You want full Maui?
Full Maui deal. Like I want the whole deal.
You want him to do the little stomping and
yes, I want you to come in with your
chanting.
I want you to come in with your crew, the entire people.
That would actually be entertaining.
It was so good. Every time you come into the office.
That'd be the most entertaining part of the House floor.
Oh, yes.
Nobody cares. Tulsi, go do what you're supposed to do and shut up.
Yep. Handicap Jeff.
Handicap Jeff.
Over on the Twitter says, listening to Mojo 50 Radio and I hear DOA show. Am I missing something?
What are you missing?
I don't know.
What would you be missing? You shouldn't be missing. No.
I don't know.
Apparently you're missing having listened to us before.
Shh. Let's not go there.
God, Jeff. This is why we can't have nice things.
He's handy capable.
He is. He's got his own daggone t-shirts. Did you see
know.
them?
They're really good,
Those
too.
are awesome t-shirts.
They're like all custom and junk.
I know. I'm jealous.
Dang it.
Mine may
By
or
the
may
way,
not be in the mail.
you can order those over at mojo50.com/shop.
So, I've got a story.
Uh-huh.
Out of the UK. So there's a university in the UK.
A university in the UK?
Yeah.
I think I know where you're going with this.
Well, you for the prep, I hope so.
No.
I hope so.
I'm not talking about
Okay.
that.
No, just let me. All right.
Okay,
So
fine,
listen.
fine.
So this university
Uh-huh.
in out in the UK
Yes.
is being criticized
Sure.
for hosting an anti-racism event.
Exactly. Yeah.
At which point they banned white people.
Okay. Yeah, I got you.
Yes,
I'd say.
Stop. Shh. You're interrupting.
Oh, sorry.
Just hang on.
Sorry. Okay, keep going.
The conference has been organized by the Resisting Whiteness Group, which opposes racism and describes itself as QTPOC, which is Queer Trans People of Color.
Q-top.
Yeah, Q-tip. That's Q-top, yeah.
It's Q-top.
Q-top organization.
It's Q-top.
Yeah. There will be 2 safe spaces at the event, one of which white people will be barred from entering. Now remember,
Right.
this is an anti-racism event.
You can't be racist.
Yes, there is no racism. Just can't let white people in.
Right.
And it's being organized by Resisting Whiteness. In the UK, I might add.
Yes, in the UK.
Just so we know.
Right, yes.
Where literal white Europeanism started.
right.
Heads up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So a blurb
Yeah.
for the conference.
Yes, a conference.
Talks
yeah.
and workshops at the
Right.
city's Pleasance Theater,
Right.
which aim to amplify the voices of people of color.
Wait. Pleasance Theater.
Yeah, just hold on. Just let me get the. We will therefore not be giving the microphone to white people during the Q&As,
Yeah.
and not because we don't think white people have anything to offer to the discussion, but because we want to amplify the voices of people of color.
Okay. Yeah.
So the University of Edinburgh.
University of Sheffield.
No, it says right here, the University of Edinburgh.
No, I
Right here, being criticized
no,
for
no,
hosting
no.
anti-racism.
Look right here. University of Sheffield bans white students from attending meetings on campus.
Well, wait a minute. What's the date of yours?
I don't. Let me see. Hold on.
Because mine is the date. Mine's the September 27th. So this is kind of an older story, but we're talking this year.
September 27th. This is
October 10th.
October. Yeah. This is October 10th, dude.
So,
Huh.
So 2 colleges
Yeah.
in the same country are having anti-white rallies
Yeah.
a couple
Yeah.
weeks apart.
You know, because one person here wrote for this one in Sheffield, we will be actively anti-racist. Also, no white people allowed.
Because again, we want to, stamp out racism by keeping white people away.
Another one said, I'm reporting Sheffield University to Hate Crimes Commission on the basis of racial discrimination. And while a third person said, will amnesty call out, will amnesty
At Amnesty
call out this racism, #racism, by the University of Sheffield Students Union? White students not welcome on at the focus groups on, quote, how we can create an anti-racist student union?
This is, if anybody was ever curious, had any questions, any wonderings whatsoever on the actual definition of irony, ta-da!
You can't be anti-racist and also say an entire race.
It's kind of, well, not race, but yeah, I get you, it's a demographic, but still. It's just so stupid.
At Handicap Jeff, excellent show. Say white 37 more times.
Working on it. We're
gonna get there.
We got like 15 more minutes.
We are
man.
going to
got a
knock
lot to
this out.
look. There's a lot to squeeze into a little space.
That is true.
Questions explored during the conference will include: what does it mean to be queer and or trans of color in a society that frequently doesn't want to see us? That's a question. That's a legit question that we're going to ask.
A society. How can we not see you? You are literally on every show, on every news station, on every movie. You are everywhere. Every cartoon, every child's story. What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
What am I doing?
Nothing. You're not doing anything. Continue.
Why are you doing that?
You don't want to see my hand in front of your face? What is the problem with my hand in front of your face, Steven?
Get your hand out of my face.
No, how is it that you don't like to have my hand in front of your face,
Your
Steven?
hand is in my face.
I know. You have
I
a
can't
problem
see
with
the
it?
screen.
See, people don't like it when you have a hand in my face. Is
What-
that some kind
what-
of prejudice
Look,
against
am I
my
gonna
hand?
have to like do this number? Here, look.
Do you get my
Look,
point?
Does this make a sense? Does this make sense? Do you like this?
You don't like stuff when it's shoved in your face. Is the point
right-
we're trying to make? If you didn't catch that,
Right there.
Again, this is the same. This has always been. It's a preference. What you do with your life, with your decisions, the who you think you are. Okay? You want to be trans. You want to be gay. You want to be a rabbit. I don't give a damn. But don't sit here and make a giant thing about it. You don't need a parade. You don't need everyone to kowtow to you. You want to do this, then knock yourself out, pumpkin.
It's all you.
Do it. Just leave me the hell alone. And if you mention, oh, by the way, I'm queer or trans or whatever, roger that.
Sure thing.
We're done.
All right.
Put a cap on that sucker. We're done. I don't need to go any further. I don't need to be in your bedroom. I don't care what goes on there. I don't care what goes on in straight people's bedrooms. I don't like what goes on in mine.
Right?
Because nothing happens there, but that's not the point. sleeping, and that's about it.
There's
It's
a lot
messy.
of sleep going on.
It's a lot
there.
of sleep.
It's sleeping. just all sleep.
But the point is, nobody cares. It's like saying there's a block of cheese in the refrigerator.
yes.
So we're gonna make a big deal out of it. There's a block of cheese in
my
the
gosh.
refrigerator.
So good.
I want
though.
a parade.
Yes.
I want a whole month
Yep.
for that block of cheese in that refrigerator.
Yep.
And you make enough enough deal about it.
And you parade it around enough that it spoils.
Going back to the money
Other
thing, I
that,
see what
see,
you're-
yeah.
see, it all
There you
weaves together.
go.
Eventually, nobody cares. Actually, nobody cares from the beginning.
Nobody cared at the first.
But if you raise enough hell about it, suddenly we have to be an issue, and you get people behind you that they can move. It's just so stupid.
Yeah.
I promise you, I guarantee it, actually. Not even promise. I would guarantee. I would bet appendages of my body.
There's a lot of appendages.
There's a lot of it. You can have as much as you want. Anyway, that if the entire LGBTQ LMNOP,
Yeah.
if the entire community across the globe would simmer the hell down, just live your life.
No.
Quit waving junk in my face,
Literal junk.
literal and figuratively.
All that.
Just get up every day and you do you. And unless asked a question, don't answer anything. Otherwise, just live your life. I promise you, people would be more accepting of you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But when you scream and you yell and you make a giant scene about everything,
Mm-hmm.
people don't want you around. And it's not because of what you do in the bedroom or what you decide to turn your body into. It's the fact that you're just irritating as all hell.
Yes. The current scene over on the MeWe says, "Stay away from my cheese." No. Oh my God. I'm a kangaroo. Respect my species choice and give me kangaroo restrooms and whatever those are.
I really like the fact that you kind of spun off there for a minute and did Moss from the It Crowd just now
Thank you.
without the accent. That was great, actually.
Thank you. I'm glad you liked it.
It was good. No one else caught that, but I did.
He's there.
I'm woke.
Yes. So woke.
So woke.
So woke indeed. You need to chill out with some CBD oils.
I probably do.
Yeah, you do. CBD oils are amazing. Not
Because
only
it's either that or I'd be an alcoholic. And
don't do that. Look,
No.
CBD oils can calm your nerves down, which means it'll help you feel happier. It's a good
feel happy.
right, but in a nicer way and not
need
that
to
weird
get
sort
that.
of way.
Remind
That
me
is
to
a
get
good
that later.
you get that sounder. It makes you feel happier. It calms your nerves, which means you don't have the jitters. And people who actually have problems with tremors and shakes,
Yeah.
it calms that down. It makes it so they can actually utilize their body parts properly. It stops brain fog, and it stops joint pain.
Yep. It's good for you.
It helps a lot of these areas. Check them out today. Go to mojo50.com/shop. It's mojo50.com/shop. Use the promo code DEFENDERS, and you can get $15 off the price of premium full spectrum CBD oils from KBMD. It's KBMD CBD oils over on mojo50.com/shop. Defenders gets you $15 off the price. Oh, and when you're there, don't forget to get your Handy J shirt.
Yes.
Because why not?
I'm your huckleberry.
That's right.
I'm a huckleberry. It's not loading. I'm going to deal with
It's okay. See, the funny thing is, we've got all that going on in the UK. But if you take the UK and you just travel south,
Just a tad.
a tads,
Just a tad.
like south,
Southwest.
and then you keep on going south,
Like way south.
and then you keep on going further south, like you get past Europe, and you keep on going
Okay, so we're going past Europe, huh?
past Europe. I mean, really far away.
So we're going into redneck country.
Y-
We're going to hear banjo soon?
It's not that type of south.
Pig squealing?
I'm talking about
Oh.
Africa.
Oh.
Yeah. And you go to Uganda.
Because who doesn't want to go to Uganda this time of year? I hear
Right. That's so good
the
right
changing
now.
of the leaves. The temperatures
it's
are beautiful,
beautiful.
up there. Apple cider's great.
Literally no trees at all. Tons of violent animals.
There's dirt. I heard there's plenty of dirt.
There's a lot of dirt
I
there.
heard the dirt's rugged.
Mm-hmm. The dirt don't lie.
The dirt.
Dead men tell no tales, and the dirt don't lie. Over in Uganda, speaking of dead men, the government has announced that this week it's going to reintroduce legislation that makes homosexuality a capital offense.
As in, like, death penalty capital.
Yeah.
As in, they find out that you're doing the do with
with the other dude.
with this other dude, yeah, and or dudette, depending on their you could be
You may be getting the due, or
yeah, you may be kind of ex-nayed for that, huh?
yeah. See, Uganda's quote "kill the gays" bill.
Huh. I like Reuters' version of it. The bill colloquially known as the kill gays.
Yeah,
I love that word colloquially, and I can never say the damn thing right.
colloquially.
Thank you. See, I can't do it. That's
Colloquially known
it's that
as
homeschooling inbred.
colloquially.
Colloquial.
Colloquially. Yes, Cthulhu. How can I help you? What's going on?
Seriously, we need to talk about the colloquial known as the kill the gays in Uganda.
Yeah, which was passed, but overturned by the nation's high court in 2014, which allowed the government to execute people that are caught in the act of homosexuality or involved in promotion or recruitment for such behavior.
Recruitment?
Recruitment.
Does this go back to the Apple story from last night?
Recruitment.
Damn
This
Apple.
phone app made me gay.
It made me like the men's.
And I don't care that he's Russian. That's exactly how he sounds.
That's how he sounds. He sounds like he moved to Georgia.
That's right.
Get it?
Georgia. Yeah. See, that's good.
There you go.
The court struck down the law on technical grounds, on a technicality.
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 It's always a technicality.
Always technicalities, which left
Flag on the
open,
play.
left open the possibility that the government could revive the bill. The New York Times reported at the time, legal prosecutions of homosexuality are not unusual in Africa. The Daily Mail noted several African nations have criminal penalties for homosexual acts, including imprisonment, whippings. How do you know they don't like it? And executions.
Because it was homosexual acts, not media.
How do you
bondage.
know? How do you know their preferences?
Well,
Look, if they like the whip, they like the whip.
That's whips and chains, handcuffs. Smack a little booty up with my belt. Scream.
You never know. They might like. They might both like the anaconda and.
But my anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun.
Well, it is Africa.
See, now all I hear is Toto. Daggone it.
I miss the rains down in Africa.
Homosexuality is not natural to Ugandans.
No.
Arguably, it's not natural to any human.
It's not actually natural at all.
At all, but, if you want to go there.
Sure.
But there has been a massive recruitment of gay people in school. Again, you keep using that word recruitment. I don't think it means what you think it means.
It's not recruiting.
Because I don't see a bunch of people wearing...
It's like you are a heterosexual male and you've been married
Allegedly.
for 35 years and a gay man comes up to you and it's like,
that's what I was going to say. Is it a group of
hey, I've got this great club we can go to.
So have you heard?
Have you heard about it?
So, they keep saying recruitment, and I imagine this group of guys wearing
in
ascots,
the Navy,
ascots and tassels, and they're walking around, just kind of be going, so have we got some news for you?
Oh my God,
this is totes. It's gonna be so great. You can't. Will you please read our pamphlet? Come to the meeting. We'd love to see you. We have cookies,
crazy.
juices. It's so wonderful.
Oh my gosh, it's so much juice.
Gross. Recruitment of gay people in schools, and especially among the youth, where they're promoting the falsehood that people are born like that.
Oh, but we found out that in Russia he wasn't. He
tried it, and he just said, "What the hell?" And he tried it anyway.
He was
on a
like,
whim.
"Wait, I can't judge something if I haven't tried it," and so he tried it, and then he was like, "Oh."
He went super logical and went, "Oh well, I can't say I don't like it if I've never tried it."
And so he tried it, and then he liked it, and he was like, "Well, now you made me gay."
In all fairness, though, this is not Brussels sprout. You're not trusting Brussels sprouts for the first time. This is gay sex. This is two different worlds. This is not something you can put down and go, no, I'm good.
You know what he's saying right after that, right?
No, I don't want to know what he said.
It feels like the first time.
And it was never like the first time after that. His life was forever changed.
He was ruined.
He was ruined. Totally ruined. This is so bad. Our current penal law is limited. Only criminalizes the act. We want it made clear that anyone who has ever been involved in promotion or recruitment has to be criminalized. Those that do grave acts will be given the death sentence. Again, recruitment. Are they what are they riding around on Vespas or something.
Yes.
In little groups.
Little groups, Vespas and ascots.
You know what it
and
reminds me
tassels
of
and-
is the skit from Monty Python
Oh, it'd be good
with
skit.
the grandmas and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Beating up. Yeah, that's what I think of.
Grandma.
All right, it's time for bells.
Let's do this.
Good evening, Mojo 50. I'm Leprechaun, and here with your bell count grade for the day, Thursday, October 10th. Today we had 4 missed innuendo bells, 86 actual bells, 1 rim shot. Giving us an A for the day. Peace out and good night, y'all.
That's good. We got
Awesome,
another
so
A.
much.
I like that. That's nice.
DOAEshow.com, at DOA Show on all the social medias, mojo50.com.
Yep.
Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We'll see you tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget, it's Free Speech Friday. Call in. Look forward to hearing from you. We'll see you then. Bye. Bye.
That was wonderful.
Bravo!
I loved that.
Oh, it was great.
Well, it was pretty good.
Well, it wasn't bad.
Well, there were parts of it that weren't very good,
It
though.
could have been a lot better.
I didn't really like it.
It was pretty terrible.
It was bad.
It was awful.
It was terrible.
Get him away!